folks, we're back again. This time we are going to do and then I'm also going to be installing my backup camera that goes to my radio while the panel is off. So let's start getting to work, and yeah, I'll try to leave, or I will leave all the links to the items down below that I'm actually using, as well as a 10mm socket, because I know you guys are going to be missing yours. I've bought at least 2 more over the last few weeks because I have no idea where they go. But anyways, let's get to it and let's go. This is the little backup cam that I will be using. I'm going to try to use this to actually tie positive and negative into my rear light. I've got some little T connectors for the wiring, so it should just be clip-on, insert, and good to go. That's the theory. And then what I've seen behind that is so anytime you actually put the car in reverse, the backup camera comes on rather than you have to manually do it. So that's how I'll be going about this. Again, I'll leave the link for this one down below. I think it was like 25 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. And where we will be putting it is basically right here. So there's not really any way to get a wire through here other than drill a little hole. So I'm drilling a little hole because it's my car. So let's do it. All right, guys. So as you can see, I got the wires fed through the hole. That is right there. So I try to put it up in the corner as much as I could, so that way whenever this is actually, I mounted that with just some sticky tape for now. It comes with 2 screws that you can put on either side that I'm going to be doing here in just a minute. But once it's actually on there, that's what it'll end up looking like. Not too bad. And this little piece of metal that it comes with is super flimsy, and that's for 2 purposes. I guess just one purpose. So you actually bend this into place rather than actually having to, you know, set it and hope that it's close by. So you can twist it this way and this way, if that makes sense. So you can twist this to angle the camera left and right, and then this will go up and down for your field of view. So let me get that screwed in and we'll cut back to it. All right, it took some doing, but we got it done. So this is what it will look like when the door is closed. Not too bad. The only thing that I would do, or that I'm gonna do, is either try to find a little rubber gasket to go here, or even just fill it up with some silicone, black or clear, just so that I don't have water coming in. It's a large hole and it sucks because the wire is super thin, but you have to feed these through. And these are actually smaller than the camera back itself, or I would have fed that through. So just a little heads up. All right, let's do it again. Okay guys, so this is a process, getting this camera in. So I have to paint these pods anyways, but this is the rear pod. Took those off right there. I have to paint those black to match up front. I may be getting new ones, who knows. But in order to get those off, you have to free this enough to where you can pop out the clips that hold it in right here. And then the seat belt is a challenge, which connects under the seat because you can't fit that motor or that pulley, whatever that is, through the hole. I mean, I guess if you took it all the way apart, snap this out if that's possible, undo the little hinge, whoops, snap this out from down here, undo the little hinge piece, and then maybe you could get the seatbelt to go through. I'm not sure. So anyways, I got those removed, and then I was like, well, how am I gonna run these wires? Because I can't run them straight down there, because I was originally gonna mount the camera on the bumper. And I said, nah. So I'm gonna run it basically up the top, out the top here. All right, along this ridge, all the way across. I removed the rear brake light assembly so that I could get to this hose, to feed into the car under the headliner. So I just popped this free and this free, fed the AV through, and then I've got to go back and feed the power and ground wire through. Obviously I'm going to need an extension because it has to go all the way around the headliner, down the post, and out the bottom to tap in to the rear reverse light. So it's a process, but we're getting there. So stay tuned. And oh yeah, the video cable, which is here, I'm probably gonna run across the headliner and then down. I'm unsure. I may end up just cutting down right here and then running the baseboard all the way up to the front. It just seems more practical, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, on to the next. Okay, update. So I've got everything pretty much ran, at least this back end part. So I'm just gonna tidy that up, which can just go somewhere in there. One little zip tie will hold that nice and snug. I've zip tied to here. Ran these back behind here, which I still gotta tuck those in a bit. And then into here, through the grommet tube, whatever, in through here. And then I'm about to run this down this back pillar, along the floor, and then up to the actual radio. This is the power and ground. I'm gonna run that across here and down and tap into the reverse light there for that. So that's where I'm at, and let's get back to it. Okay, so I've got the video wire ran. Like I said, it comes out of here, goes under the headliner, down this way, goes down this seam right here, under through there, across through to the front. I'm not sure if I can get under here and show you. It goes through there, up that way, and connects here. There was just enough with a little bit of play in it. So that's that, and on to the next part. Okay, so I got the video ran all the way up to the front. While I was at it, I forgot that I had Sirius XM modules and all that stuff. So I went ahead and put that on, ran it down the weather stripping, all the way down through here, through that weather stripping there. I don't know how that's gonna hold, but we'll see. If it breaks, so what? It's 3 months free. Down the pillar and across, and everything's tucked in the back. So, all right, let's get back to the other positive and negative of the backup camera. Okay, so the backup camera, let me get a light, is connected here. Sorry about that. It came out, as you know, it came out through here. I already got the plate put back on, came out through there. And then this is the video plug is right behind this panel. And it comes out, the little red wire, I actually found out from the AV extension cable, needed to be plugged in or tapped into the 12 volt for the rear light to actually get 12 volts to the deck. So that's what I did. And then just T-tapped it here with that mangled mess for now, just to make sure that it actually was working. And then it runs down the pillar, right down here. And I found this neat little spot, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, to actually tap in to the reverse light, rather than going under the car. Let me see if I can get this for you guys. It's a tough one. Right back in that corner, let's see, you might be able to see the T-tap right there. Right back in that corner actually is where the positive and negative actually come out
for the reverse light. So that light feeds up into right there, right into that corner. And I just tapped in right there, positive and negative. It was that simple. Ran it to the front, connected, and that's it.